Sorry, I'm running late. And sorry, I'm having some tech issues, so we're just going to go without a slide deck. I was thinking today, I was on Fridays before we head into the weekend. I like to sort of focus on something that feels practical and applicable throughout the weekend until we meet again on Monday. And I was thinking of the whole idea behind these practice sessions is, you know, cultivating a new skill set. We're just going deeper on certain skills that uh, will help us live a better life at the end of the day. So, looking at all of the different types of practices that we engage in, and I have this slide deck that I use that sort of gives me some prompts in terms of mindfulness exercises and and I realized, that slide deck has actually grown to, has got something like 450 slides in it at this point. So that's what I lean on. And there's just so much stuff that we've been covering for almost 2 years now. And so I just wanted to take a step back and actually connect with why we practice. What is it that we're practicing? Why are we doing it? How is it affecting our lives, and just take a moment to take stock of these practice sessions. And the themes that we cover are, there's mindfulness Mondays. We focus on attention training Tuesdays, so focus and concentration. We do breathing exercises to stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system. We practice savoring positivity, compassion for others, and then also self. We have done some forgiveness practices as well. And so what I thought of today is, let's take a moment and take a step back and just reflect on how these practices have been affecting our life. And if there are any areas where, as you're taking stock, you think to yourself, maybe that would be something that I could focus on over the next couple of days, and be a little more intentional about the specific, skill set that I'm trying to cultivate here. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and do that. So start by closing your eyes and noticing the body in time and space. So how do you know that you have a body? So noticing the feet in contact with the ground, whatever parts of your body are in contact with the chair. I'm in a big recliner, so my back is resting as well. So noticing all of the sensory experiences that are the telltale signs of the fact that we have a body. So noticing sounds, even with our eyes closed, we can still see, noticing the flickers, the little amoebas dancing around in our behind our eyelids. Noticing if there's any sensation of smell, touch, obvious touches, the contact that our body has with the chair and the ground. And also noticing cool air entering your nostrils, passing down your throat into your lungs, and then the warm air eventually passing back out of your nostrils. Noticing the sensation of your tongue in the mouth. So the sense of taste, if any. And the Buddhists consider thought or thinking a kind of sixth sense. So also noticing the mind and its activity. So if there are any images that you see or any thoughts or memories, just noticing those. And just noticing how all of these inputs and experiences constitute the sensation or the experience of having a body. And then let's drop into taking a kind of inventory of our practices and our skill set. And then again, this is not meant to be um, judgmental, it's really meant to be generative. So just sort of opening up to our capacity for mindfulness, just being with what is, just gauging how in general you feel about your skill set in that arena. And then imagining if you were even more skilled or practiced even more, how might that affect your life? What about your ability to focus and concentrate, harnessing your attention when you want it to be focused or when you want to be concentrating? What role does that play in your life? And maybe the skill set of when we notice certain narratives or stories, we become aware of them, our ability to reframe, maybe take a different viewpoint or open up to different realities. How might becoming better at that or improving our skill improve our life? We also practice resilience, so emotional resilience, psychological resilience, physical resilience. How resilient do you feel you are these days, and how might practicing resilience improve your life even more? And then there's savoring positivity. It's when good things happen, our ability to really let it in, allow it to affect us. So sort of our disposition towards optimism and becoming more skilled at recognizing pessimism and being able to do something about it. And then there's compassion, really being able to feel with others and acknowledge their pain and their struggles and wanting to be able to be with that in a way that feels generative, positive. There's also self compassion, connected with that is loving kindness, our ability and our skillfulness in really embodying love and kindness and radiating that out towards others in the world. Our capacity to experience awe, allowing ourselves to feel the sense of positive overwhelm at the beauty and the largeness of this human experience and the universe. And gratitude, like how would becoming even more skilled at experiencing, receiving, and expressing gratitude, let that change our life for the better. And forgiveness towards others and, of course, ourselves as well. And of course, there's more, but even the ones that I just listed, the ones that we practice here on a regular basis, of course, there none of them are a destination that we arrive at. They are practices. They are ways of being, skills that we can cultivate. Requires effort, consistency, and patience. The more attention we give to these practices over time, the better we get, the easier they become. And has a positive effect, not just for us, but certainly those around us, kids, our family, our friends, coworkers. Everyone benefits. So go ahead and take a deep breath in. Long exhale through the mouth. And then hold the exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, open your eyes. I'm a little over time. Yeah, I hope that's it's a sort of both a summary of what we do here and why we do it. But I'm hoping to. Sometimes it's good to take a step back and just remind ourselves, like, why are we doing this? How would my life change if I continue to do this, and if I continue to grow and become more skillful at these skills. So anyway, hope that was useful. See you on Monday, everyone. Take care. Have a great weekend.
Thanks, Oli.
My pleasure.
Thanks, Oli. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Oli, and you have changed my life.